Hello Internet, this is Ollie from Fife Wargames. Just going to do a very quick review of a few grenades for Airsoft. We have here on the left the SWAT VTG, followed by the Tectonic Innovations Quake Impact Grenade. The TRMR, unfortunately no longer available. This is the 3-shot as you can see here, and then the simple SWAT Impact Grenade. SWAT Impact Grenade works in a very simple way. To load it, unscrew the top, place your primer or 9mm blank, if that's the option that you've got, into there, screw it in. Once the grenade hits the floor, there's a pin just inside that hits the primer. That's the basic principle of all of these impact grenades. Screw it up, screw it on, pull out the pin, and as it lands, must land nose down for the impact to work. Then it'll go bang. The TRMR, wonderful device. It's a shame these are no longer made. Simply twist to move from safe to live, and you can see the red ring. As soon as it hits the ground, this hammer wobbles, either pushes in or wobbles in any direction at all. If it lands nose down, it'll push in. If it lands base down, the momentum should carry the hammer through. This works as long as it's dropped from a decent height. To change from one shot to the next, simply rotate the wheel, and that rotates the chamber inside the device. To reload, unscrew the base, and there are 3 chambers in there, and as you rotate the wheel, it simply rotates the chambers. Really sturdy, really well made, and feels good in the hand. It's got a good textured grip to it as well. As you can see, I've put this one through its paces. I use this at my regular site at Fife Wargames in Crail. Tectonic Innovations, this is the new kid on the block, and this has 7 shots in it, not just 3. There is a 3-shot version available. The hammer on this one is a lot heavier. It's got a decent weight to it, so even if it's dropped from as low as about 8 inches, that will still go off. We've tried that a few times. We've tried bowling it along the floor as well, and you'll see that in a test video a little bit later on. As I say, there are 7 shots in this. Once it's loaded, simply twist round like so. 7 shots, and to reload, unscrew the base, place the primers into the chamber, load it up with the arrow pointing to safe, screw the base back on, and that's it, ready to go, and simply rotate like so. And we have here the bag that the new Quake comes in, and it's a neat little bag. Comes wrapped up in with its instructions, and so full colour print of all the instructions of how to reload it, how to deploy it. The grenade itself is protected in a neat little bit of bubble wrap, and as you can see, this is the cyan model, and that's really nice and shiny. Unfortunately, after a little bit of use, it will get a few dings and dints, as you can see with this one, but I think that's a sign of a well-used grenade. So if you were to buy one from me, this is how it would come. I would also include one of these leather pouches. It's a little snap wallet that you can put your primers in. That's the brand new one. This is the one that I use. As you can see, full of primers, but it keeps them protected and very neat. Especially in game, if you're wearing gloves, it's quite easy to open it up and get the primers out to put into the grenade. Finally, we have the VTG from SWAT. This is a timed grenade with a piston inside. You depress the piston, push it in, lock it with the spoon and put the safety pin in, and then once you pull the pin out, release the spoon. About 3 seconds later, it will go pop. So as I say, there's a few examples in the video following. Thank you very much. Okay, let's compare the weights, and apologies for the shaky camera work. First of all, the VTG, we're looking at 302 grams. The SWAT Impact, 340. TRMR with 3-shot base, 468. And the Quake 7-shot is 447. This is Ollie from Fife Wargames. We're testing impact grenades and time grenades. So this first one is the Oshi-Boom, followed by the Dynatech BFG time grenade, followed by the TRMR, so Safe is set to go. And finally, the Quake Tectonic Innovations. There we go. So this is bowling the Oshi-Boom, followed by the Quake, and finally the TRMR. Okay, going to do a quick demo of how to load the Quake. Once the primers have all been put in the chambers, load it up with the arrow pointing to safe, screw on the base plate like so, make sure it's tight, and then from the safe position it can move to position 1, and when we drop it, it will go bang. Reload, position 2, reload, position 3, 4, 5, missed the door, yeah, 6, and finally position 7, and that's it all done. 2, 1, throw your grenades. 2, 1, throw your grenades.